Paradise Wildlife Park Mascot, we thought it was only right we let you know that Rocky has moved house. But moving a 200 kilo, slightly stubborn tiger is no easy task, as our keepers discovered just last week. After 6 days of trying, Rocky finally agreed to get inside the crate and we could take him over to his new enclosure. So I grabbed Steve to see just how he's settling in. Hi Steve, so obviously Rocky's move didn't go quite according to plan. He had a few false starts. How did you guys manage to entice him into the crate in the end?
Hi Emma. Rocky we thought was going to be a really easy move. He's our 200 kilo Siberian tiger and he'd lived in tiger treetops for basically the whole of his life. Unfortunately, after about 3/4 of an hour of standing on top of the travelling cage, Rocky didn't seem to be too interested and sat down in the base of the enclosure, looking at us with a lot of anxiety because he was hungry. Rocky, bearing in mind we do hand feeds with him and he's a 200 kilo Siberian tiger, we thought that he would move in quite easily once we'd again given him more hand feeds. But unfortunately Rocky was having none of this. Finally, with the legs of meat, the different smells all piled up at the far end, Rocky decided just to...
Too juicy an opportunity to leave.
and wander in and sit down, and that's when the cage door was shut and we had the possibility of moving him.
Ah, good stuff. So now obviously he's in his brand new enclosure. He's got completely different neighbours. Obviously you said that he's always lived there and he's just had his 15th birthday. So how's he getting on having a look at these camels and alpacas? How's he liking that?
Okay, well that seems to have really worked well. As you can see him sitting up on top of the platform, he's been looking straight over at the alpacas and the camels, and a couple of days ago, about the 3rd day that he was actually in here, he took a real interest in the zebra. In his previous enclosure, it's surrounded by cats, so he didn't have any of this new sort of livestock that would give different smells and move around in a way that he feels that he could possibly make a benefit of.
Oh, nice one. Okay, well obviously Rocky is really, really loved and we do hand feeds with him, which you mentioned earlier. Now he's in his new enclosure. Is it still possible for guys to come along and do the big cat feed with Rocky?
Absolutely. Rocky enjoys socialising, he enjoys different smells. We all give off different smells and that's what he finds interesting. He will come over and he will basically participate in sitting down, standing up, and we can also get him onto his back legs. One of the things with this new enclosure that we hope to do is, bearing in mind his age, and we all, as we get older, perhaps not you Emma, but definitely me,
You're kind.
we need to sort of keep the arthritis at bay, and so we're going to actually put some belays and hooks up on these poles to actually get him stretching up and to actually strengthen the muscles on his back legs, which are really important to a cat of this age and this size. So Rocky can move at 35 miles an hour, and basically the weight of that is a little bit like a train. So one of the best experiences ever is to hand feed a cat of that sort of size, because you get to see how close he is, how beautiful he is, and why nobody in their right mind would not want to do an event like that.
Oh, well you've definitely sold it to me. So guys, make sure you get yourselves down here to Paradise Wildlife Park pretty soon and see Rocky in his brand new enclosure.